How do we stay connected to family when our values and even our realities don't always line up? Hey, it's Alex and welcome back to This Is Fine, a Millennial Diary. Today, we're talking about one of the most chaotic spaces in modern family life, the family group chat. It's where love, nostalgia, and emotional warfare all collide. 1 minute, it's your aunt sending a Minions meme that says, "Good morning, blessed family." And the next is a full-on political argument about something that happened 10 minutes ago on cable news. You see, it's wild, it's exhausting, but underneath all of it, it's connection. It's the messy modern extension of family dinner tables, kitchen phone calls, and handwritten letters, just with way more emojis and way less boundaries. So let's unpack why family group chats feel like emotional minefields and why we still can't seem to mute them for the long term. Every family group chat has that dynamic. There's the meme aunt, the conspiracy cousin, the ghost sibling, who only responds with LOL, and the one relative who sends Bible verses right after a heated debate. I have a couple of those. And then there's us, the millennials, stuck somewhere in between trying to keep the peace and wondering if leaving the chat counts as disowning your family. It's like a live action version of Thanksgiving dinner, but you can't escape because it's on your phone. And every notification buzz feels like a ticking bomb. For a lot of us, it's not just text, it's emotional baggage in real time. The group chat becomes a replay of old family dynamics. The overbearing parent, the silent sibling, the cousin who always has to be right. And when you add generational and cultural differences into the mix, it's like a sociology experiment gone completely wrong. We're trying to bridge the gap between respect your elders and fact check your Facebook post. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, though. Or in this case, the group. Politics. Because the truth is, America feels more divided than ever. And the divide doesn't stop at our front doors. It's our families, it's in our group chats. It's the way someone says, "Well, I heard on the news," and you instantly know where the conversation is headed. Some of us have parents who watch one network religiously and believe every talking point. Others have siblings who are radicalized online, and suddenly you're sitting there trying to explain why empathy isn't woke propaganda. It's exhausting, but here's the thing. These aren't just strangers online. There are people, the same ones who raised us, taught us, and fed us, now viewing the world through a completely different lens. That's what makes it hurt more, because it's not just disagreement, it's grief. Millennials are the glue in the generational sandwich. We're old enough to remember pre-internet family dynamics, but young enough to be fluent in meme diplomacy. We're constantly trying to decode tone in text like interesting or, "Well, that's your opinion." We've mastered the art of replying with a single heart emoji to diffuse tension. And we've mastered the art of replying with a single heart emoji to diffuse tension. And we're perfected the move where you reply with a recipe or photo of your dog just to change the subject altogether. We're peacekeepers, sometimes to a fault, because deep down, we're still want family unity, even when it feels impossible. So how do we stay connected when the chat feels like chaos? Oh, we set boundaries, digital and emotional. We mute without guilt. We don't respond to bait. We pick our battles like we pick our filters. Very carefully, by the way. But more importantly, we lead with love. Because at the end of the day, no matter how messy it gets, most of us still want to be seen, heard, and loved by our families. Sometimes connection isn't about agreeing, it's about still showing up when it counts. Sending that happy birthday text, checking in after a doctor's appointment, keeping a thread alive even when you don't really want to. That's what family looks like now. Imperfect, emotional, sometimes ridiculous, but still worth fighting for. Millennials tread lightly. We try to explain, de-escalate, and find that middle ground. And as always, I compare. Gen Z, they'll hit that leave chat and never look back. They're like, if it's toxic, I'm out. And honestly, there is power in that. But for us, there's something sacred about trying to hold it together. about still believing in the possibility of understanding, even if it feels far away. We're the generation trying to translate love across political divides through sarcasm, emojis, and those very famous scene receipts. So let's answer the question. How do we stay connected when our families are complicated, divided, and exhausting? We have to remember that connection doesn't mean agreement. It means effort. It means love in action, even if that love looks like silence sometimes. We're allowed to mute the chat. We're allowed to protect our peace, but we're also allowed to hope that maybe one day these digital dinner tables will feel a little less divided. Next time, boundaries are not disrespect. We'll talk about how saying no doesn't make you ungrateful, why millennial boundaries are often misunderstood, and how to honor yourself even when your family doesn't get it. So, subscribe, share this episode with the group chat if you dare, and check out alexiscardoza.com for the YouTube and the socials, because family is complicated. Love is messy. And somehow, this is still fine.
Goodbye.